If you haven't read the title of the video, we're going to be doing a chocolate tier list. And here's a little story behind that, is if you don't know,
I hate chocolate.
I rarely eat it. It, extremely short supplies in my life. It all started back in Halloween, where my family, we like to do group costumes. So we would do like these themes. It was like, we've done Pirates of the Caribbean, Hunger Games at this point, and it was getting right to the last year that we're doing group costumes. But I was like, I want to dress up one more time for the fun of it. And the theme this year, we were going to do X-Men. I was like, which character do I want to be? Bingo, I want to be Professor X. So what happened is me, my younger two siblings, and my mom, we go to the church to do like a pre-Christmas fucking thing. That's what we're doing there. And we got one photo of what I was wearing for Christmas. And I want you guys to look at this and don't be too fucking mean. But I don't know if you're putting together the pieces yet, but when people see you in a wheelchair and bald, they assume something different than going, oh, that's motherfucking Professor X. You know, they put the pieces together a little bit differently. After the church get together, me and my older sister went out trick-or-treating with our pillowcases, and she was pushing me around in the wheelchair. And we rolled up to a house, and I was like, sister, oh my sister, would you please take my pillowcase up to the door so that I can sit in the wheelchair and relax like a giant baby man? So she goes up to the door with my two pillowcases, and they go, hey, fucker, we're not gonna give you double candy for two pillowcases. And she goes, no, this case is for my brother, he's just down there. And little old Betty with a bowl of candy looks over my sister's shoulder to see bald ass in a wheelchair me sitting at the curb of the driveway, looking up going like, hey, I'm stuck here. And she goes, oh, blessed my heart. Puts a handful into my sister's bag, takes the bowl and dumps it into my bag. She thought I was going through chemo and started dumping their bowls into my bag. Then the scamming began. So we start going and scamming every single house on the block. We go for fucking blocks. I sit at the curb and she goes, oh yeah, my brother's down there. She doesn't mention chemo or anything. She just goes like, you know, he's down there. And then little Timmy Crockett down the way goes, and I look up at the people at the door with the biggest puppy dog eyes, and then it was ball after ball, and we're making chocolate bank, chat. We come back home, and I lost myself. I lost complete control. In 2 days, I ate all of it. And I got so fucking sick for 2 weeks of just vomit, hellfire, just pure hell. The most like shittiest diarrhea, puking of candy and sugar, and just I was like this. It was like a swamp was inside of me, bubbling over, and the fucking monster of the swamp came crawling out my mouth. I created some sort of candy maniacal monster inside of my intestines. I just didn't want any chocolate, you know. I was like, Mom, I don't want any candy. Just no more candy for dessert for a while. It's okay. And then we get to December, and we're thinking like, I'm like, God, okay, maybe I'll have my favorite candy bar, the Big Turk. And I take a bite of it and just So then after that, for about at minimum 4 years, I did not have any kind of chocolate again. No chocolate. It was brought up to me. Didn't want it. And then eventually I started having white chocolate, which isn't really chocolate. It's more like the cum of chocolate. More and more I've been having chocolate, but I haven't had like chocolate bars in a very long time. So today I was like, what the hell? We should make a tier list of chocolate bars based off my memory, because I hate chocolate and we're gonna trigger a lot of motherfucking people. Hey! So here we go. We got caramel, Musketeers, Wonder Bar, Maltesers, the raisins. We got all the classic. I believe these are all Canadian. Yeah, because Smarties is a chocolate. So this is like Canada, some US. They got their Smarties are like rockets and our rockets are Smarties. I don't know. They fucked up somewhere in there. All right, starting with number 1, the big caramel. I believe this is just milk chocolate, caramel on the inside. It's supposed to be like, I don't know, the OG Cadbury kind of product design. Personally, I don't like caramel in a like a liquidy form. That doesn't feel right to me. When I have caramel, I'm thinking of like the little cubes that I can suck down on and rub around with my tongue. I think it's a C. It's like completely center of the road, pretty boring, but like, you know, it's the classic taste. You know, it's a classic taste. We'll put it up to B. The Musketeers. Now, I don't fucking remember what the Musketeers taste like. 3 Musketeers. Okay. The 3 Musketeers consist of chocolate-covered, fluffy, whipped mousse. Oh! It's got like the kind of cream filling. Chat, does it crunch or does it chew? Like, can I play with it? The 3 Musketeers is definitely better than caramel. Wonder Bar. Now, the Wonder Bar, I remember going after this motherfucker. I'm like, hey, when you're going Halloween candy shopping, you gotta shove some water bars? I think it's an A. Wonder Bar is classic. I like it a lot. Now, Glossettes. The Glossettes, I personally am a fan of 2 Scoop, so the raisins. F. You don't agree with my Okay. The problem with Maltesers is they... What type of what is that? What is that? It's so barbaric. The taste of it is like a dense corn pop, all surrounded by chocolate. You bite into it and it's like hard, and it's like you crunch down, it turns into dust in your mouth, and you're just with all these like strange flavors. I hate Maltesers, and I'm positive to this day, if I toss some of those down my gullet, right back out. They're bad. Now, the Glossettes are nice. The chocolate raisin is a classic. Do I think it's A tier? No. I think it's a top B tier, because I loved just chugging down on them bitches. Aero bar is a king chocolate bar. I think Aero is one of the only bars that I could probably pick up today and be like, yeah, I may not enjoy it, but fuck, it's beautiful. It's an art, you know? When I bite into an Aero bar, it's got all those little like bubbly parts in it. It's like little helmets for each one of my taste buds, all marching down into the army of Flavor Town. I love Aero. It's so easy to bite. It's the best tasting chocolate. Any variation of it's good, except the caramel one. I don't think that exists, but if it does, they shouldn't have done it. Baby Ruth. Fuck. It's I don't think I had a lot of Baby Ruths growing up. I think I tended to avoid what I would consider old people candy. So I imagine I'll put that in D. Bounty coconut. I love Bounty. I love Bounty more than Wonder Bar because I love coconut. I love any like tropical flavor. Bueno. Yes. Yes. Kinder Surprise Bueno bars it's like the adult version of Kinder Surprise because you have Kinder Surprise and you're like, that's fun. That was a fun idea. Too bad I chewed on the toy. But Bueno is like, would you like a snack of a Bueno? And then you take a bite of it and it's a deep white chocolate inside as it creams into your mouth. You go, yes! Butterfinger. Butterfinger was interesting. It was like very solid on the inside and kind of like cracked into a goodness. It was still like a texture thing, so it was a little odd, but it was good. It was good. I think it's a B tier chocolate bar. Less than Glossettes, more than Three Musketeers. That feels hot. That feels really hot. Coffee Crisp. Another, I think that's, I was seeing which one made me like kind of cringe more, but Coffee Crisp is, I think this is a C tier. Coffee Crisp gets points for being Canadian, bruv. Yeah, and it's the only one that had a real effect. The Coffee Crisp effect of the coffee in it makes it an S tier. Like that Coffee Crisp goes way into your adulthood where you're like, shit, office job, blowing pretty hard. Coffee Crisp, no more blow on my. Crunchy. I remember being like the stepbrother to Butterfinger. He's like your hot stepbrother. No, wait. Scratch it, cut it. Crunchy is better than Butterfinger, but they're like the same idea. But Crunchy, I think they have that same Malteser problem. It's like a really weird fucking bite. It's like when you bite into it, it scratches your teeth. Oh, people are gonna hate this for me. I don't like that. I don't like the thin layer of chocolate for the weirdest fucking bite of my life. Nah, it's like a bottom D tier. A bottom D tier best. Better than Baby Ruth. Dairy Milk, same C tier. It's like, it's a fucking Cadbury chocolate bar. They know how to make milk chocolate really good. Eat More. What's an Eat More? Oh, what the fuck? That looks like a log of shit. That looks like the same log of poop that the rat and flushed away holds onto for his life. What is this? Fudgy, nutty. I can imagine a taste for it. Oh, it's really classic. What's it? Original dark toffee peanut chew. Oh, it's toffee. So I probably had this once in my life. I remember what it looks like and everything. It is creative, dark toffee, very interesting with the peanuts. I'm always a dirty boy for peanuts. I'll put it right here. Center B tier. I'm sure it's much more than what I could imagine. Snickers. Now Snickers is like, it's a center bar. It's pretty popular, but I never like was growing up and I was like, you know what I need right now? The chocolate bar. Formerly known from that commercial where you're not yourself. I think it's like a high C tier. There's nothing memorable about it to me. M&M's, good. They're very good. They're in A tier at least, but not as good as fucking Smarties. I'm sorry, everyone who is not from Canada. If you got our chocolate Smarties, you know that these are king. The shell around them is better than anything. The packaging was a bitch, but it was tasty as fuck. They Eat More? Well, I'll never know. So M&M's, definitely A tier. It's an A tier candy. Like, hey, you've done it. You figure it out. Nice job. Well, let's actually put Smarties up because I've already made my statement clear. Smarties is the better M&M. It just is. If you're not from Canada, you're missing out on the better M&M. I like Smarties more than Coffee Crisp because they came in these little boxes. Like that big. Like, there. Right about this big were these tiny boxes. If you got like, say it was Halloween and you got 6 of those, you're just like, you can squeeze them just to open up. It's like pop, 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 and all down, and they make that satisfying like falling sound. I need that as a sound bite. Smarties falling. The crispy crunch. This is gonna be a surprise. I know what I've been saying about my opinion on the crunchies. The crunchy kind of material I don't like. The crispy crunch though, I was a dirty slut for. I loved it. It like how much peanut butter it had to like, it's like shale rock formation when you would break it down. That's delicious. That's the power to the people, powerful bar. The things in S tier, by the way, chat, is something that I think I would eat today. Let's also get this boring. I've been looking at this so boring. C tier boring. It's milk chocolate. Oh wait a second. The caramel, the wet caramel goes to the bottom. We don't mess with, it's not a top tier caramel, I'm sorry. Now someone earlier from Sweden, one of my Swedish viewers, said they have Reese's but I've never tasted it, and that's a damn fucking shame. Are Tim Tams on the list? I've never had a Tim Tam. I've heard of them and I won't even respect them with my gaze. So the Reese's, this is the cup form, and they also have the pieces form. Now the cup form, very good, delicious. Growing up, I love Reese's cups. Now I think Reese's cups are better than Coffee Crisp. Oh no, it doesn't. I don't know. Oh, this one's hard. We have to add like a tier in between S and A. We'll just call it, this one's just Coffee Crisp. That goes right there. It's like, it's almost an S tier. It's almost an S tier, but I can't give it the win because I don't think I would go to a store today and get a Coffee Crisp. It's the thing on my teeth. It would bug me. Reese's Pieces, better than Reese's, better than Smarties, better than Aero, and I think it stops right there. The thing with Reese's Pieces is I have those today. I've had those ever since I didn't eat chocolate. If I want to personally select the peanut butter one, I can do that. Oh, I can just fly back on little shelled peanut butter bundles of bootylicious goodness, and I can just go at them. That's why a lot of these, like, the best kind of chocolates are non-committal. Where like Smarties, Reese's Pieces, they almost get up here free because I don't have to have all of them. What if you get like a giant bowl? Like a giant bowl of these. You can have a few. You can have a lot, but you can have a few. With Reese's, if you eat half of that and then set it down, you're gonna get judged for the rest of your life. War criminal. That's messed up. Everyone knows your bite mark. They know it's you. They know you did it. Rolo. I never went for Rolo. They're the little like these little dumpling bitches. I don't know. And they got the caramel inside of them. If you can find one person who goes like, you know what I need right now is a little tube of those little dumplings, known as Rolo. Find them. I don't know where they are. It's better than the base chocolates, and I think worse than Snicker. Milky Way definitely follows into like this tier. I think it's the best one of those three, actually. This is like a time zone. These three right here are a little time capsule that also has Mars, but Mars being part of this time capsule is the best one. The Mars bar, I distinctly remember I'll go for a motherfucking Mars bar. Blast me a space. It's definitely an A tier chocolate bar. I think it goes right there. I know what this is. I don't know if it's a Canadian thing, but that is basically like After Eights. Junior mints. Yeah, this is exactly it. Chat, they're fucking delicious. They're so good. Now, if you ever had an After Eight, it's like those, if you haven't, it's a thin chocolate that has this like, it's this mint cream on the inside, but these just basically have, it's like if you like those, you like these, because it has double the amount of cream in them. It's the exact same idea, but you can get them in a box and get tons more cream. They're super good. Not better than Reese's Pieces, but super, super good. Ferrero Rocher. Do I even have to explain the god qualities of Ferrero Rocher? No. Is this Lindor? Fucking Christmas Lindor chocolate? I despise Lindor. Not as much as Maltesers. It's just too much. It's such a big chocolate ball that you unwrap and you put in your mouth and you're like, and you start chewing it. You just feel like this swamp of nausea in your mouth. And then my parents knew that I liked the white chocolate ones, so they would always give me the white chocolate Lindor. And I don't know if this is like this with the rest of them, but the white chocolate ones have like that, like melted cream on the inside and like a little ball or something on the inside of it. And when you got to that part, when you bite through, it'd just be like a slot. It was like, oh, it was like chugging cum. Score. Okay. Score is the same territory as these ones. I do remember it being better, so I definitely think it's a B tier. Oh, Henry. Oh, so good. Oh, Henry, so good. My brain is specifically thinking of the O. Henry 420 bar, which doesn't have chocolate, so hey, I guess I have to think of the original O. Henry, which is just as good, just a bit of chocolate on it. Hershey's, the cream. This was definitely like a chocolate bar that I could have. It was like my parents would get me this for Easter because they're like, he doesn't like chocolate, but he likes white chocolate, the cookies and cream, you know, it's something like that. So it's like I wouldn't enjoy having it, but I would have it so I could eat something with the rest of the family when we were all like going on sugar overdoses. I have no idea what this is. It looks like it's just white chocolate. Elka white chocolate. It's boring. It's like not even chocolate. It's the cum of chocolate. Get into F tier. I don't know what that is. It looks trash. M&M's with peanuts. Boom. That's a big boy. That's there. No, because I'd top of A tier. There we go. Way better than M&M's. I don't know. I just can't see myself having it right now. Big Turk. If there was like words that could describe Big Turk, they haven't been written yet. The Big Turk chocolate bar is the best chocolate bar in the goddamn world. It's so fucking good. Through time and space, nothing can take my love away from it. My like heart-throbbing, burning love for the Big Turk. All I can remember is I was in like recorder class, and my teacher, if you played a really hard song in the recorder, he would buy you a chocolate bar, but like a big version of that chocolate bar. And I did it, and he gave me a double Big Turk, the long fucking big double Big Turk. I love it. I love it to this day. I cherish it with all my heart. Hershey's chocolate bar, barf, whatever. Who cares? It's more dignified than the other, like, you know what these are? These are chocolate bars that you melt to turn into other things. If you're that kind of weak ass chocolate bar where no one wants you for who you are, they just want to turn you into something else, you're a C tier. Here's more Milka. I think this is just milk chocolate. It's this, but milk chocolate version. Cry Me a River, a D tier, whatever. So we got Kit Kat. Kit Kat's good. It's real good. Is it better than Smarties? I think it is better than Smarties. Oh no, it's something. This. Yeah, sorry, I had to do a little bit of a switcheroo. This makes more sense to me. I haven't had Smarties in a long time. I've had all these. Mr. Big. It's like a B tier. It's fine. It's just really big. That's all you got going for yourself is being big. That's not bad. Twix, share it with a friend. No one shares it. It's got that like that caramel stuff I don't like. Not saying that I don't like caramel. Please remember that. I like caramel. I want it to be solid, so I just want to bite through it. It goes right there. It's like pretty good in A tier. Heyday bar. It's a B tier. Worse than Butterfinger. Better than Mr. Big. Actually better than Butterfinger, I imagine. And the final bar, the Toblerone. Now, I was reluctant to have to tier list the Toblerone. I can't remember having a lot of it, chat. It's the little triangles in a big tube that comes out like a tube. But I don't remember really eating it. But it never pushed me away. I often fantasized about the Toblerone growing up. I thought it was a beautiful chocolate bar and a beautiful idea. I know a lot of people that love it. I imagine that I want to try it someday. I think it goes right there. Yeah, there is my official tier list of chocolate bars that I can only base off of my memory. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're not too mad. Actually, I hope you're really mad. I hope you're so mad that you'll like, subscribe, and follow right now.